Support Pro Play Games on Patreon.
All right, so they're setting up for the next game.
Yes.
We're finally getting to see a nice, beautiful round 4 instead of me ranting for like 10 minutes about random stuff.
So from what it
So
looks like,
it's going to be the Imperial player from last time versus.
I believe this is Mastemon. I believe this is the Mastemon player.
I have no idea whose Matt that is.
I just remember by the sleeves. I think I've dueled him a couple times.
So there should
He's
be
good.
one more round after this one. It's a 5-rounder, 18-man tournament for the final week. If it was BT9, this would have been close to like 26. A couple people just only had BT9 decks. They were like, I'm only playing BT9. Unfortunately, I did make it. I did try. I did try to make it BT9
Yeah,
tonight.
two people said no.
2 people said no. Danny said if one person said no, it was GG. So I had to follow the
To be
rules.
fair, those two people could have. Nah, I'm kidding. And then we had this. We still had like what, 16 people? I faced him. Yeah, Master. Yeah, I dueled him a couple times. I played him with when I was playing.
In Digimon, do we duel?
This is
That's actual. I know. I'm not trying to. I'm not memeing you. It's an honest question. Like, do we duel in Digimon? What are we doing?
I think there's like what the digital gate opens or something like that.
Okay, we get it. You watched one episode of those guys
No,
on YouTube.
I didn't. So yeah, that guy. Yeah,
I know what you're talking about. I'm messing with you. But what are we doing? What is the term? Are we
I guess
battling?
a digital battle.
Anyone? Anyone
Hey,
know?
you guys
Are
want
we?
a digital? I don't know. Look, listen.
I
Oh,
well, yes. He's talking about carpetitis. I know he's like digital gates open, but also what are we doing? Because I know in Yu-Gi-Oh you duel. In Magic, you do something else. Because you're like two wizards,
in Pokemon you battle.
right? What's the term? Anyone know?
It's legit. What?
It's
Oh,
a serious question.
so it is.
I
It
have
is
no
digital
idea.
gate open. Let's open the digital gate.
It's
I'm
legit
telling you.
what we are supposed to say when we start the battle. Wait, what? So like, oh man.
Digital gate open. Good luck.
Digital gate open. Bad luck.
Well played.
Oh, because the question was, what do we do when we're playing Digimon? Because so like, are we dueling? Are we battling?
Like
are
when
we?
I go up to someone and like
Let's
they're playing Yu-Gi-Oh,
duel.
like, hey, you want to duel? Or
But I don't think that's correct. Like I think
no, I know.
Yu-Gi-Oh is
That
Yu-Gi-Oh is the
dueling. Pokemon is like a
let's
Poke
duel.
battle.
Pokies were battling, but what are we doing in Digimon? Yeah. I'm gonna say we're battling. So, but besides the meme that we're going, yeah, we've definitely been breaking the rules. My opponent has never said open the digital gates, therefore that's a game loss.
For sure. I've lost
Uh,
none. I've won 0 games ever.
so we'll start off with the classic little
Hey,
Vemon Davis boosty.
yeah, because Mastemon player goes first. Hard plays the Gatomon, which feels bad, but not really because that's like
If
your
Gato
go-to.
gets responded here, it is an immediate
like,
loss.
turn
But in
one,
this
you
scenario,
force it
it's
down,
no,
yeah.
there's no way. It's very, very hard for them to answer it efficiently. I unironically was playing against the Imperial deck,
Here is good. The Digimon for one graceful charity. Jeez.
and we're dumping what is assuming to be double. I think it's double Luce at this point. Man, this guy's opened up some pretty interesting cards. But does he have the? I don't think he needs to. So here's an issue, right? Like by doing this Gabumon play, this Gatomon play, what are we trying to achieve here?
Well, I guess find your pieces, you know.
No, I'm sure he has them, but let's say he did go Masty there. I don't think it was like too beneficial for him to Masty
I
there.
mean, I would only Massey here if like you had like the Lucamon, you could pop the Davis, but you're putting him to like
But
7.
but
at that
now
point.
now for sure, what is happening? Oh, is the Stingmon is swinging? That's kind of wild. But
Yeah, he's
Stingmon
great.
lived straight into the purple boost.
Did it have an inheritable in there? That's why
Nope.
you did it. You just fuck it.
Well, it does have, but like I think he's just trying to get some early pressure in. Trying to have a little bricky of a hand, it seems. But like for example, if the Lady Devi here gets answered, you're kind of like in a weird spot. The Psychemon is really solid. Madoki's also get to counter the boost. Digital Gate Open, right? Is in the rule book. Actually, we're going to the game. Is battling other tamers with our Digimon with their security and life. So I would go with battle. That is the easiest term. I'm telling you, I think it's battle.
Let's just
Battle in the digital world.
let's just battle with our Digimons.
I guess. All right, Tamer. They each have had like the rookie floodgate to counter each other's board, which has kind of been nice.
Does Psychemon even do anything against Imperial?
Excuse me, bro. Stingmon comes down.
Oh,
first.
you're right. True.
But to be fair, that doesn't really do anything when Boost is on the board. But like, it's kind of cute, I guess. The Gato being evolved here. I mean, the Mastemon's board is looking quite formidable.
Definitely, Imperial won't be able to answer the board.
Imperial needs to have. Can I get an XV right here? Can I get an XV?
He don't got it, bro. He don't got it. Yeah, like Yu-Gi-Oh's like, yo, let's duel. Pokemon, I'm pretty sure it's like a Poke battle. Vanguard, I have no
I
idea.
don't play Vanguard. I wouldn't know. But I'm sure each game has like a specific. I know Magic for sure. It's not like duel or battle. It has a term that I don't know.
Let's gather the map.
Let's gather.
You want to gather?
Shut up, dude.
You want to gather some magic?
Shut up, Camilo. So we'll go ahead and see the Vmon to pass. Um, Not a terrible turn. It doesn't like necessarily choke his opponent. Doesn't have a turn to be honest. I guess. I don't know. I don't play
But it's
Pokemon
like
either.
if you're gonna like if you're playing the game and you like go like you walk into a trainer, it's like yo Poke battle. So I guess it'll be a Poke battle. But to be honest, I don't know. And does it really? I guess it doesn't.
It was just a meme. It was just a meme, dude. Because you were saying let's duel, and I'm like, that can't be right.
Yeah.
That's definitely not right. So we'll have the Vmon, the Lydramon, the
A digital
Midori.
duel.
Get out of here. Let's gather. Oh, and we see the creepy dude.
Dude,
When the
people, there's two Digimon.
when the creepy and we just casually milled double scythe degradation.
Sad, but like you don't want to draw those.
I mean, it's fine. He's gonna summon a Lucamon here. The Lucamon's gonna go ahead and put some work on the play as it pops the Davis. So
Yo, Sorai, respect.
yeah, I'm telling you, bro. It is a solid question.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's like if I want to offer a friendly, like how do I do it?
Respectfully,
Like how do I do it grammatically correct?
I like being specific with my terms, bro.
For sure.
So Lydramon's gonna go ahead and swing here. I believe you get a draw. If that is no, that's Demi V. The Lydramon, funnily enough, seems to hit into a Chaos Degradation, which is gonna go ahead and right? It's Chaos D.
Yeah.
No, it
it's the
seems to
same.
be. Oh, it's absolutely the worst possible outcome. So
Summon the god. Oh.
yeah, no. He doesn't have to summon a heal here. He has so much tempo in this game that like
he just turns all those dudes sideways.
yeah. I think the Imperial player is slightly
He had to like ice wall
slightly
here.
too slow, as we do see. We don't have the Ghazi. If we had the Ghazi, this game was unlocked for sure. But I want to like cope and say that the Imperial still has somehow a way to get in
He
here.
has the ice wall.
So he's Hammer Sparked. He still has the boost. He's at 0 memory here. I don't know what exactly he's digging for. He hasn't really seen the champion he's needed.
Ice wall put him to one is like his like only out. Even then,
I mean, Ice Wall put him to 1.
because he can't pop the memory boost because of the watermelon.
It's not terrible.
He had it though.
Yeah.
One more turn.
I mean, he's alive, but is he really alive? Is he really gaming? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about.
I mean, yeah.
Like he's legitimately he can Mastemon right here. So here's
It's my favorite rule shark right there. Like, no, you pop that.
no Rule Shark. What do you mean? You actively popped it. Yeah, this is a live locals. So yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So he does have the level 5 Fallen Angel. So he has the yellow. He has the Lucamon. He can just master and keep turn here, clear the entire board, and then swing. And then what does his opponent do?
Yeah, I think that's what he's going for now.
And so he is doing the gaming move where he does Mastemon here. Mastemon, I believe there's another Lucamon in there, which I don't think he needs to Lucamon. That seems excessive.
But
But
like, why not? You know.
sure. We get double pop here, full board clear, full control of the game.
That's just
And
GG.
yeah, this is even with the ice wall. I would just take the swing here and just say 2 checks with Mastemon, go for
With
it.
ice wall, you put him back to 1, so it's really good.
No, he's at 0 at this time. Remember, he did Digivolve for 1, the reduced cost.
yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I'll put you to 2. I'm down. You can go to 4 with the. So he can pop the boost. He's back up to 2. I don't know how much I like popping the boost here.
Yeah, nothing in yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing that he can. So he did pop. He hit the Hammer Spark here, which is gonna pass turn back to 2, which is absolutely fine. This is a scooperoni pepperoni, as we've talked about in the past, but respect. Maybe he just wants a little bit more information. All these Mastemon decks do play like weird top end cards, so you never really know what's in their deck.
Like
I
the
guess
creepy early now, you know, like they're playing creepy. You have to be a little careful having your 2 digits on board, and
I think Masta has all like having the one of creepy is always good in Masta, right? Because it always gives you an out for like the purple matchup, these really long matchups. It gives you the
Creepy is
the
really good.
win for like mill, and like you can always have a way to get to creepy if you have Calling from Darkness.
yeah.
So he's always available.
And I think this master player is playing Calling for Darkness. I think it might be a 1 of, if I remember correctly.
I'm sorry.
2. The Mastemon player, he is playing Calling for Darkness.
I mean, it's usually like a 1 or 2
Yeah.
of, but like it just gives you more way to recycle some cards. But yeah, without any blockers, without any sort of choking, he has already hit like multiple hammer sparks. The probability of the game not ending
Like I
right
can
here
choose
is
that +1. Oh,
yeah,
from the
because of the
angel.
angel. Yeah, it's unnecessary. The Creepymon's gonna go ahead and mill him here for fun, I think. Mill for fun? Uh,
He's thinking about swinging. He might just be trolling. He's
I
looking at
mean,
his
he's
hand.
already his opponent has already sparked. He hit a spark and he hit ice wall. So like the most thing he's worrying about is like two hammer sparks and the mega deaths, right? So you
Yeah,
have too many Digimons to care about mega death. So what? Two hammer sparks? You're gonna be afraid of passing turn to one? Who cares, bro?
yeah. I don't think
I
Colin
don't
needs to
think
get
I
hit.
don't think calling. I wouldn't say calling from darkness is one of the cards to be hit. I think there's a lot of perpetrators that come way higher on the list than that
If
card.
anything, maybe errata it where it has to pop a digi. Because sometimes, like when you play without having to pop anything and just doing it for one, feels broken. But like, is it really that broken? Like, I wouldn't think so. But if who knows if enough people complain, like
I don't think even with like the complaints, I don't think that's a card that
it's like the whole like the blinding ray thing where it's like if you have no security, you can blinding ray. That feels broken. But it's
I
like
mean, you have to have no security,
yeah,
bro. Like, I mean, that's the idea of blinding ray, right? You're like, it's like my last ray of victory to try to like shamble this game
yeah.
from the depths of whatever I've become. I don't know. Those cards seem fine to me, but I do think that there's a lot more cards that should be complained about before we even get to
People
calling from
complain about
darkness.
Hammer's work.
Like, look, bro, you already hit Eismon. Let's take a Chopo on purple for a little. Let's not forget that that totally happened with Savior in the same ban list.
Yeah, I think if like purple, like what card would you hit from purple?
The
Like
thing, purple is like the last arguable control deck. Is what I'm trying. But that between
yeah,
like security control and security control is like a yellow purple deck anyway. So it's
and
Mastemon and like yellow purple control. What do you do if those decks don't
and the
exist
thing
in the
is
meta?
also purple and yellow, or I guess like that those colors, they're like kind of like a skill. They require a little more thought than your other colors. So like by you hitting these decks, it's gonna like
Promote.
also like bad players can play those decks and they don't look good and that's why they don't get that many tops or whatever. But when you give those deck like that deck in the hands of a good player, it makes it look broken and unfair. But in reality, any deck is gonna look
One of
broken.
my favorite phrases, like in the format of Blue Hybrid, where Lilithmon was taking names back to back to back, it was the same players, the very skilled, dedicated Lilithmon players that got those consistent wins. But in
That
that
was the
same
biggest
thought process, people were arguing like, why play Lilithmon and have to like struggle, use my brain power for like 9 rounds when I can just play Blue Hybrid and just chill. Right, so like
exactly.
even these decks were like they're super cool, super complex, probably arguably much stronger than the other deck. Uh, why
But
would I?
they're hard to they're it's
It's
taxing.
taxing. It's
For
taxing,
example,
bro.
even Black War Grey, like when I played the Black War and the Ghost Omni Cup, I think it was like a 8 round. I was 6-1, and like the thing is that deck, if you overextend and like you swing or whatever, and you die in security, like that's another deck that is
Like you immediately lose.
it rewards skill play, but it's also just taxing. Like I remember like after that tournament, bro, I don't think I played that deck for like 2 weeks. I was like, nah, like that shit.
That shit rough. So the blue player opting to make the Mastemon go first. Mastemon's gonna go ahead and evolve into Glairmon. I'm assuming it's Psychemon, so he has the double floodgate, so it's like Psyche Gazi, I think is what I saw. We'll
Double
go
rookie pretty
ahead.
good.
Double rookie start for Mastemon is a
Early
little
chip
bit
damage, if
solid.
anything.
Yeah, it's not terrible. It's not even chip damage. The purple rookies are super strong at just standing there and looking at you menacingly. They're
For
very good at
sure.
doing that. So we'll go ahead and play the Madoki and the Vmon to search off the back from the Imperial player. He'll go ahead and add the Dragon mode. Go ahead and bottom deck some cards there. We do have the Ice Wall in hand once again. Jesus, as we do see the XV this time, we're not missing our really bananas champion, but we do have the Ghazi Psyche lock.
Oh,
So we'll go
nice.
ahead, yeah,
Put him back
Ghazi
to one.
double Psyche. So you can't necessarily
You can't be
Mirror
dropping
Spark, you
Sting.
can't Stingmon. You
This
can,
is
but
nice.
the thing is, you can't also be playing. So we're gonna go ahead and swing into Massamon. Jamming goes ahead and make sure that nothing happens there. And I think we're just gonna Digivolve into passing, right? Because he's at one memory.
Into
Yeah,
another XP, not
into
bad.
another XV. So joking to one and making sure your opponent has to have the answer for the XV is not terrible. That
Two
makes very
extra
solid.
sensors. These are gonna be 3 life real
Yeah,
quick right
those
here.
XVs are gonna probably live.
Did he just pass?
Excuse me.
I think he just passed.
No, he played
Oh, he
Kari.
played
It
it.
just he played it in like the wackest zone, dude.
No, he does that. I think I've seen players do that on purpose, where like they'll play their memory tamers and their boosts like off in the corner next
Bro,
to their
that
graveyard.
seems that's honestly that is I hate when people do that, dude. Like,
I-
because you can't see it. You see what I'm saying? You see the Kari right
Yeah,
next to his
no,
trash,
I
bro.
see a lot of people do that. They'll put their
Bruh.
memory tamers and boosts next to their graveyard, so it kind of will throw their opponent off.
Like, you just forget about it. You
Yeah.
literally can't see it. Yo, I thought he passed until I saw the
Yeah,
Kari in the freaking distance. I don't think he's doing it on purpose. I'm gonna just
because technically you
hope.
have that whole area to play your stuff. So
I'm gonna hope he's not doing it on purpose. Because if he's doing it on purpose, I've been doing that with like I've been joking about that with Baja and these people online. It's so scummy. You just forget that they're there.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
is that even cheating? I don't even think so.
It's almost like you're kind of like trying to like deny information from your opponent, right? Like kind of like masking for. I don't know. I don't think it's
I mean, to
cheating,
be
but
fair,
it's kind of. I'd say frowned upon.
I'm the kind of player where if like my opponent, like if you were to do that, I'm like, yo, can you put it in the middle, please? And then that's it. Well, PPG will host some, but this is just a locals. I would advise, like, if you want to see, I think there's a Bandai app. It's like a Bandai Plus app, or you could also do it on the website. And you could also do Digimon.com and Digimon card game, I think, .com.
And
Yeah.
a lot of places you can go. No, so PPG is a locals here in South Florida, in Miami. We host locals, and they also host online events. Right now, the majority of the events that we're hosting, we're doing in-person regionals.
Yeah, they're right now in.
They're doing Otakon right now.
Yeah. Bandai app is terrible. Jeez Louise. I literally couldn't even sign up to the pre-release or to any of the store championships. I gave up.
I don't know. I don't understand why we had to do all of that. Yeah, I think they're trying to like really push it. They're trying to get it. I hope they're trying to get it ready for like One Piece, and they like have it nice and set up for when they bring out the new baby.
All right, so it looks like
So
the
back to the game state. Let's not forget that there is just Akari on board, so he does have both colors active if he wants to go ahead and flame Hellscythe. Now, I don't think he's had an Angemon this game, so it's maybe not as broken as it may seem, but we do see the reinforced memory boost. Now, if he taps this Kari, if he doesn't tap this card, then I don't know what's going on. But if he taps this card, it kind of signifies, oh, by the way, I do have this card here. Yeah.
Yes, we do host some regionals. Yes.
Yeah, we host them. We host them in person. We host them like, and when I say in person, I mean like across. By the way, the card is tapped, so I think he's just trolling. The tournaments that we're hosting them at different cons. Right now, PPG is hosting one at Otakon.
Mhm.
They're going to be at Gen Con.
There's a Tampa one coming up.
The owners, if you're not aware, Bald Guy, they go to all these tournaments. They go ahead and host them. Very well known.
He is a fiend for sure. This guy goes every weekend. There's another con that they're doing. Like
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's
on the grind.
that's
for
the
sure.
job, you know that
And
that
the
is.
community loves it because why not have a tournament like a big like especially someone that likes to compete.
I would love to have gone to Gen Con. I would have
For
loved
sure.
to go to Otakon. There's always just those financial factors.
Dude,
And can I get the just don't be poor in the chat?
Can I just get some days off from work?
Yeah. Back to the card. The player placing where it is basically showing it is in a separate area from the tamer area of the board and looks to be in trash. I agree with you, bro. I think it's like
It's definitely scummy, but it is.
I think it's frowned upon. I've been doing it with like Baja as a joke.
Mhm.
Like when we're playing like online, like he'll literally like so my trash will be like here and then he'll put the Kari like kind of touching the trash. So like you really don't know if it's being played.
But like when I play someone and they do that, I'm like, yo, can you just put it?
Yeah,
in the
just
middle,
put it in the middle. Like
Bro, oh no, judge. Like if you want to be like that level, usually your opponent, if you like call them out on it, they'll do it.
yeah. But definitely that can literally like let's say you forget about it, it can like make
for
or break a
sure.
game, right?
For sure.
Let's say you're like at 0, they have like an analog in this side, you kill their thing, they're like, okay, pass turn game.
Mm-hmm. No, I definitely agree. But it looks like here the Imperial was able just to rush down a little bit. The Massive didn't have enough time to.
Even though it opened all the good floodgates, like I
It's
said,
just rookie rush.
didn't see the Gato.
That's the
It-
thing is when you overdraw rookies, you're not drawing engine. You're drawing just rookies.
Well, the deck doesn't. That's why the deck only plays like 8-ish rookies. That's a start that like isn't terrible, but it's not a great start either way.
He's scything the.
We'll go ahead and scythe here. The scythe will probably summon the cat. He doesn't have the angel, so he's a little bit.
I mean,
blind.
you might have to summon the angel. Oh no.
He doesn't have it,
Oh man.
so he
To
does
give
not
it-
have the option. So he's gonna go ahead and reveal the top 3. He's gonna double grab here, but it might be too late with with the fighter mode unsuspending Madoki on the
Maybe
board.
double check it.
Judge calls.
Me, rise up.
Oh, we have a judge call.
Dun, 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 dun.
I want to know what's going on. So I think the game just ends here as the fighter mode will go ahead and swing, suspend, gain a memory, draw cards. Like it just literally does everything. Unless it hits into like a chaos deck first check, but it's too late now for chaos deck as Midoki will go ahead and swing for game. So yeah, quick two games back to back as we're gonna go ahead and see what the Mastemon decides to do here going into game three. I think Mastemon is one of the no, that was game two. Game one. Remember the Mastemon had full control and just like bodied the Imperial player. Had like literally no board control. Had like 40 minions on the board. Yeah, yeah. Now we're gonna go into game three. But yeah, that's honestly the nature of the game. If you don't see a way to get to Massa, you don't see a way to get to the Angels, you don't see the crucial pieces, you're kind of stuck. Even though the rookies are very, very good, it's just not enough to close out the game.
So interesting ruling question.
Basically, how you handled it.
It was the starter deck Gallantmon has an effect that like when attacking, delete a dude. If you don't delete a dude, he gets 4k DP.
Sure.
So he had an inheritable under that blows up a dude. So he was like, hey, if I like, can I pick the order? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
So like you can use your inheritable to pop the dude. Since your Gallantmon didn't pop a dude, you get the DP boost. And that was that. Very straightforward, but I guess he just wasn't familiar with like you can pick your. He thought like you do your orders from top of the stack down, but you can just pick it however you want.
Gotcha. Yeah.
He was a Yu-Gi-Oh player, so I was like, oh, it's kind of like chain links. You can order your chain links how you want, and then that.
Well, chain links also causes a lot of like issues as well. As much as it like helps with understanding,
Yeah,
I feel like chain links also is like a hindrance because you're like, well, I need to resolve it on this chain link, and it's like, no. Just you pick. Like Digimon is way more simpler than that. Like it's just turn player gets to pick the order things resolve, and there's not. You just have to resolve an effect before you can start another effect. It's mostly like the go-to answers.
Yeah.
Right. So we'll get a little bit of shuffling, doing some friendly banter or talking. Who knows, man? What do you say between games? Oh man, I bricked.
I guess it depends, honestly. It depends. It really depends on the level of the event. It depends. Like if I'm at a regional, I'm obviously gonna try to be nice and friendly, but I'm also gonna be super focused because sometimes like at a locals, I'm just like very like I'll just be I guess very flamboyant. Whoa. But like I'll just be talkative, having a good time, and then I kind of
you're literally memeing the whole time.
I'm memeing the whole time. Yeah. So then sometimes I'll misplay because I was just like just trolling the whole game. So it's like that tends to happen if you're like not like super serious, but I'm also not gonna be super serious at a locals.
Yeah.
But like if at a regional, like
And we'll see a very similar start to the last game, but as this time I don't think we'll see the Psychemon. Have a link to the Discord. That's a great question. So I love that we have the little banner on the top that says join our Discord, but we don't really have the Discord. Oh, for sure. We just mock each other all the time.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like me and Yadon play, people probably think we hate each other.
Yeah, honestly.
Like, you suck, swing. I literally pick up his cards when I attack him and I flip him. I don't know if you guys have watched Duel Night, but it's very similar.
Very similar to Duel Night. Yeah, we're just memeing. I'm pretty sure I like almost memed you into losing a game into me once too. I was like, damn, I win. Ice Wall. I go Ice Wall Leomon. You've got this. And he goes to swing, and I'm like, oh wait, you don't got this. Just go on.
He was like, yo, just swing, you win. I swing, and I lost 2 memory because I Ice Wall. I'm like, wait, I don't win. Yeah, it was funny.
Good. I still lost though.
It was good though.
It happens though. But I do like the hard play of the Angel Woman. We do have to play. We have to start going ahead and like putting some pressure on the board. And Angel Woman is the best way to put pressure with the Mastemon.
The minus security check is pretty good. So now this Pale Dramon is kind of just not doing anything, but it did a draw aggress?
No, it didn't draw aggress. If not, the Gazi
was swinging to gain memory and draw a card.
Well, he can't gain memory because of the Gazi, and I think he's just trying to explain that to him right now.
How did he do the check?
No, he swung.
But I thought, didn't the Andrew Woman neg somebody or neg the active? Like neg this guy?
I think it negged that guy. So we'll go ahead and Fighter Mode's gonna go ahead and bounce the Andrew Woman, setting him really, really, really far behind. Now,
to be honest, this matchup is kind of favored for Imperial, I would say.
I don't think so. I've had some pretty solid success. Sometimes you get steamrolled, right?
You got to draw clean.
I don't know.
His security
has been
segregation, and then you can summon a Gato on your opponent's turn and then go off from there.
I think his security has just kind of like been doing him dirty these past 2 games. Like he really hasn't had like anything crazy. It's just been dudes. Which is like something I don't like about the Ordinimon list is like it plays a lot of dudes.
I just don't think that you can ever summon that card. Like what, you're gonna use 2 Mastemons for that? No shot.
No, dude, that card gets summoned. Relax. That card for sure gets summoned. I will summon it on you and you will see.
Summon it, please.
All right.
Please. By the time you get 2 Mastemons on board, you're gonna risk both those stacks to go into that girl? No shot.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
I mean, if it depends on the board state, of course.
I'm gonna go ahead and link the Discord in the chat real quick, as I do think this game is starting to look closer and closer to a wrap. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, Imperial with the fighter mode can here do the suspend bounce shenanigans, unsuspend. There it is.
There it was.
Hey,
Yeah, no, honestly, Imperial, when fighter mode gets to like stand on the board and not die, it just does such a
Yo,
good job at
fighter
board
mode,
control.
he be fighting,
Like
bro.
that card, board controls, its pressure, it does so
It's
much. That card is
really
very, very strong.
But yeah, it's tough here for the massive player. But actually, he does have an out. If he's at 3 memory, this Gato does give retaliation, so he can potentially just Digivolve on top of this Gato into any level 5 and then just
But then we're like, oh, I mean, I think the Gato, the way he was seeing it, the way that he hard played it was kind of signifying that he wanted just to have like a dual color. He was missing a yellow source, and that's very important in this deck list. Hey, Tim. Sucks to suck, brother.
he's one of the 3.
I am the third. Forget Kidmon. It's actually just me. Did that? Yeah. I don't know. I think it's just a little too far gone, man. As we
And
go
then the
Pale here, Pale's gonna go ahead and remove the yellow source. Although Ghazi deceptively looks super duper powerful in this state, right? Like you can't hammer spark. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem.
It has to be like a okay, so he's not swinging.
He doesn't need to.
Yeah,
Like he can just set up
that's
because like he
lethal.
doesn't exactly. He can set up a turn where it's like, let's say he checked and it was like a flame hell scythe,
Then
then
he's
he'd be
cooked.
very screwed. So why do that when you can just set up a lethal? It was the PPG Discord, I believe. Unless I linked the wrong one, which that would be a meme. No, I linked the right one.
I want to see how this Mastemon player like. I just don't even. I think it's just a wrap.
Yeah, no, it's like I said, it's too
See
far.
this.
So yeah, the house. Okay, so the hell size is good here, but again, like I don't think like his opponent he played around it. You see what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he took the time to be like, I can wait a turn here, and then it'll be
Okay.
absolutely fine. So yeah. So this Angel Woman goes ahead and like takes care of this fighter mode, but this fighter mode is still gonna swing and suspend the Angel Woman. We're gonna clear it anyways and be fine, right? No.
Maybe he doesn't see that line of play. Maybe he thinks like, oh man, my
This guy,
the security.
this guy's table one. This guy is not
Yeah.
trolling. I don't think he's a troll.
I think he just didn't see. I don't think he sees that line. I think he thinks that his dude just can't attack. If this is another security card, it's like go to 3 is not bad, but yeah, I think he just doesn't see the line. I think he doesn't know that he just has minus check. He can still attack and checks into another flame hell scythe. No, that's a degradation.
That's a degradation, but like
Yeah, I mean now you recovered him back to 4.
the recovery is not the problem. We need to stabilize the game. I don't care about him getting more life. Eventually, if the game goes long enough, my deck will win, right?
Well, so the Andrew goes unanswered can definitely clear over the body. The rookie in the back can go promote maybe.
Well, we do have the boost in the bag. We have the rookie. We have all this going on. If we can go ahead and get like Fani to kind of stabilize the gameplay, I feel like we can get there, but it's very, very difficult.
Haha.
Oh, get out of here! How many weeks was I playing Mastemon for? I stopped playing because people got pissed off that
Yeah,
I was
you gotta
playing
keep
Mastemon
playing.
10. Literally, I played Yellow. I played. Hey, get out of here! Get out! Have I not played Beelstar? Probably. But am I cheating and playing other decks? Also, no.
Let's see.
Now, I'm playing Blue again because I'm sad. You know, I go through phases, and now we're sad because Jet Sophie got hit, and we're gonna go take it out on my opponents.
Yeah, dude, the Jet Sophie hit was. I think I don't think it needed to happen. I think like they could have done it like after this format. You know, like let us have like that same kind of meta that Japan had, where it's like you have your OTK deck and then you have your like control deck.
Yeah,
But it is what it is.
because you play 5 degradations.
Wait, who's kid?
That's 0.
Oh,
Bro, I swear, it's not even just 0. Everyone's like, oh, by the way, he plays 5 defeats and 5 yeah.
yeah, and like 10. There it is.
Dude, I swear, people don't see the games where there's like 2 defeats in my. I'm like, damn, this is sad. Nah, they only remember the games where I sacked them. Respect.
It's Sam right now.
And then oh, it's Sam. Gotcha,
The
gotcha.
other blue player.
And to answer Soryai, my name's Yadam and this is Camilo. We're just a couple of the Digimon content creators here for PPG. We're part of like the quote unquote Digimon team. So we come here to play at the store, but we're just locals that play here.
We're just gamers.
We're just gamers that do some gaming. If you watched the PPG's coverage for DigiFest, I commentated it alongside Louis the Panda, which if you haven't heard him, go check out his channel. The guy's awesome. Another local
Oh yeah, I judged that event.
local YouTuber. He was a judge. Just random gamers that enjoy Digimon.
Yeah, and
From-
other card games.
And from time to time, we do stream. Talking about something.
Uh-oh.
Yo, for sure, Sam is also a cheater, by the way. But like,
Yo, but for sure,
I
this
know.
Mastemon player is kind of bringing it back.
We looked away, kind of talked about it, and now gaming. I see. Gotcha.
So you see, that's what I'm talking about. Where Flame Hellscythe is like,
I tried to tell you, and
It's a
he
super
did-
extender.
He did the best that he could to kind of like combat like the possibility of
now
losing
the
this.
Ofani for your mommy, recover one.
No, this is
think-
like what did I tell you? If the game goes long,
Yeah.
it's mine. You just have to stop that early aggression, which the blue player had insane aggression. But to be fair, he had Scythe,
No,
Younger
to
Day
be
Scythe.
fair, the blue player misplayed and he could have swung with that fighter mode and this would have never happened. But what happened was the Angelomon got to stay on board and then he got to build that stack.
Well, you're saying swing with fighter immediately to suspend the Anja.
Yeah, but I guess he thought, oh damn, security -1 means I just can't attack, which is
Well,
not.
I don't think that's. You're right, because if it was security -1, he could have just taken the swing to suspend it and then gone for the rest of the play to give him the most optimal turn.
He's a newer player. I mean, he's probably been playing for a while, but he's been going to the shop recently. I've played against him a few times. He's definitely very savvy with his play. I respect it. Unfortunately, just I was playing security control, and security control against this matchup becomes super omega long, and I was able to win game 1, and then game 2 ended because time was called. And then I queued into against him again, and I was playing Black War Gray, and I lost game 1, won game 2, but then game 3 I just couldn't get a board set up.
No, he's playing really well. Like I
Perfect.
said, he knows he knows what he needs to do, and he's definitely showing it in this matchup. As like I said, the longer the game goes, the better the matchup comes up. Because even though Imperial's at like 6 HP, you're at 2 security. You have to kind of start. You kind of have to start like figuring out the board a little bit more. I feel like if we can clear off the Davis and limit the opponent's options more and more,
Well, if you can clap the Davis.
then we can go ahead and kind of seal this up. But it's starting to get a little
So
hard. 'cause
technically, right now, he definitely has the board to go into an Ordinamon if he really wanted to.
I mean, yes, Camilo.
You see, do you do it? No shot. The card is not playable.
Like I said, it's just a button that you can. Okay, maybe it's not playable, but let me get one altar. I'll figure out if I'm gonna put it in my deck or not, and maybe it comes up.
Bet.
And I swear to God, I'm gonna ordain someone, and they're gonna scoop
All right,
it
if
up.
you're, yeah, I mean, if you resolve that shit and recover like 2 or 3 cards, that is nuts.
It's crazy, man. It's absolutely insane. That was troll. So we're gonna go ahead and finally take some checks in. The Mastemon is enormous. It does the 2 checks because of the fallen angel under it.
Nice.
So like I said, we're just gonna start steamrolling the pressure here.
I guess this is game 2, right?
This is game 3.
Oh my god.
Mastemon wrapped them up
Oh,
game 1.
yeah,
Game
yeah.
2, Imperial had like the crazy start.
Yeah, exactly. There's no way you have enough time to set up the Ordine before.
Oh, we're gonna go ahead and see this. Well, that's gonna suspend that for sure.
Does he have a green source? He has no green
Doesn't
source.
matter, brother. That's
Oh, insecurity. Oh, I was about to get up.
Bro, you got so hard. You're like, just judge.
No, too many times I've been sacked by them not having green source. I have to call the judge every time. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. No, that's not the case. He just needed to suspend there. He's gonna go ahead and bounce here. Paladin mode plays now though, for sure. I agree. I think it has definitely its moments. It's definitely a card that you maybe not have to super duper respect because I don't think it's like a 4 of in your deck, but that card for sure has.
Well, I mean,
ace.
if that resolves, you win. I feel like.
If it resolves, like you can't just like make it to make it. You have to resolve in the game state that's necessary.
Exactly. If like you get value off of it. Yeah, Metal X is definitely tier 1 just because
So
of
we're
the
gonna
sheer
go.
amount of
Oh,
people that are
I
gonna
love
play it.
this play, dude. I love playing Calling from Darkness, triggering the Ofani. Ofani already swung. Ofani's gonna summon the Gado. We're gonna go ahead and grab our pieces back. We're gonna master you again, bro, because you put it to hand.
And now, this is when.
And
the
now
Phantom
that's when.
Tamer is getting
No. Now it's for sure. Like when you're able to. That's why I like Ofani so much. Like sometimes like Liz try to cut her down to 1 to 2. She is so absolutely.
That is a floater extender. body, like that card. It does so much for this deck.
What it does is it revives Gatomon. And so like even when you kill it, like you have to kill it if you want to. That card almost always swings without fear.
Yeah, because there you go. Bet.
And funnily enough, in the Imperial matchup, if they leave a dragon mode sideways, the Ofani literally trades into it, summons Gato, and then full combos
Yeah.
you. Like you lose. Card is so good. So with the cards grab bag, we're just missing the yellow source. We do have the angel here. The angel's gonna go ahead and I hate where the Kari is placed, bro. That really I have to have a talk with him about this. Ridiculous.
Goes into another master. Let's see what he goes for here. I mean, how much memory is he at? Oh, he put. I guess popping the tamer
at-
doesn't matter.
Oh.
Did you pop the digi then?
You could again I
Well,
think
didn't the
I
master
can't
pop the digi off.
the Masty's gonna pop the digit with whatever it summons, so you might as well just get the pop in the back, or if you want, you can
You can
heal.
recover, yeah.
Those are like your two options, right? So if we're already putting him above Davis standards, I think the heal is a little bit better at this specific time
Yeah.
because you understand that at this point in time, unless he has like another,
This guy needs like 16 hammer sparks in order to do something.
not just that, but like there's a Ghazi on board by the way, yeah. So he's gonna go for the heal again, which is awesome. Good,
Yeah.
good play here. I think it just puts more pressure on his opponent. Like maybe like the game might not be end like it won't end in like 2 turns, but it'll definitely end in like 3 to 4. So I think the one extra heal might come up more than the potential Davis. I don't. You have to always remember that Mega Death is a card, and let's never forget about Giga Death
Yeah, that's true.
XD.
That's true. If it's a Giga Death and security, I'm walking.
Well, it's not gonna be insecurity, but like Giga Death, it's Giga time. So we'll promote the XVmon, and we're gonna have to do.
Well, I think in security, Giga Death just isn't even that good. I think it has to be played from hand in order to get like the full value.
I've not read that card many times.
Like the effect on like
It just says
is
Giga.
broken, but then on the
Do you need to read any more? It just says Giga, bro.
that shit's going on for a game. It's just stinging him.
Yeah. Yeah. You're absolutely right. He needs a lot of very specific things, but like the question is here, like we can go for more board control. Like let's say he
Let's see what
swings.
he-
This is to a hell side. This game. Like any answer here is yeah. Did you? Let's go. Oh, that is the. Oh yeah, baby. That is where you get accused of cheating, bro.
That
That
is
is
just pick up your.
that is the Yadam special, dude. You recovered into
Wait,
a
doesn't
sport.
and the master effect triggers?
Yeah, it's that kill. Yeah, that's the Yadam special. That's where I get called a cheater when stuff like that happens. It's so hot, dude. Now for sure it's over.
Rage.
Have you seen the new purple stuff out? I have not read a single card from BT9, brother.
Yo, Zero, it's like or I guess it's Sam. It's like my match on stream in the finals against the Bond player. He goes Bond, first check Gaia Force. Next game goes whatever.
Bodied.
Crimson Blaze. Like sometimes you have that luck, bro.
That is hits. And at this point in time, I believe we can safely just turn everything sideways. Not even
There's
the
nothing-
Mega Death can
there's-
stop us.
there's-
We remember we did Chaos Degradate a card. We went ahead and put it into the bag of security. So we know exactly what it is. It needs to be this specific card. We have too many digis for Mega Death. Gaudi stops the Hammer Sparks. My guy,
This
stop
guy's
looking at your hand and do some of this.
Yeah, I guess he's a little nervous, maybe, you know.
I don't think he's nervous. I think he's just a gamer. This is my favorite one. They slow play me in Lethal.
This is so
Like,
oh, man, if I have it, bro. Swing. Oh man, do I swing again? It's like, what if I give him a tamer? Yo, this guy's actually trolling.
respect, bro.
Maybe not.
I like it, dude. I like it. He just wants to reveal the top 4 cards of his deck.
Yo, yep. Gaia, he red plug-in his Bond swung first check Gaia Force. That shit was lit.
That shit was over. Yeah. As the boosty, we'll go ahead and grab us the Psyche for fun, for enjoyment, I guess.
Yeah.
So like, there's also this other really dank thing where you could just don't have to lethal him, and you can just be like Flame Hell Scythe, clear both cards, and then just.
Because he could just. I think he's playing with his food. He's playing with his food.
I wouldn't play with my food too long with Imperial, bro. That deck.
That's what I'm saying. I want to just turn all these guys sideways, but
I think you can afford to turn everyone else. What is? Did he ice wall? Am I missing something?
Yeah,
Oh no, there's not. Sorry, my bad. I
Okay.
hate the positioning of the cards this game. I didn't see the ice wall. There's an ice wall in the corner.
Okay,
So
makes sense.
that's why.
Makes sense.
He
Makes
ju-
sense.
he just
Nah,
took, he just took the time to take a setup turn.
Okay.
It's too many things,
That
and he
makes
needs double fighter and security, and that's it. Ayo.
The Battle Bunny, Furry, yeah,
Whoa,
then.
whoa. Take it easy. Take it easy. I had to I had to go Battle Bunny for that play, bro. That thing was nuts.
That Zord is so good.
That's why you can't. It's so hard to convince me not to play Mastemon. Like that feels so good. Feels good, man.